Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Hello. Oh, I miss you so much, and it's so good to see you today. Welcome to chapel. We have a great time planned ahead of us. But before we go any further, I have to tell you what's going on with Max. Well, he is in a silly, silly mood today. Very silly mood. He wanted to play hide and go seek all day long. All day long. I kept saying, Max, I have work to do. I can't play hide and go seek now. And he would hide all by himself and say, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. And then I say, Max, I'm working. And you can say, you can't find me. And I'd say, I'm still working. I can't look for you. And they start giggling and laughing. Then he'd go to a new hiding spot. Oh, he was so funny today. He was so funny. And then I said, all right, Max, before we can play, and I will play with you, but before we can play, we have to stop and clean your room. Once we clean your room, then we can play. Guess what he did? He hid. Yep. And I haven't been able to find him all morning. I've been looking for him every place. I looked out back. I looked up the trees. I looked behind the bushes. I looked out in the house. I looked in the family room. I even looked in the kitchen, and I can't find him anywhere. Where do you think he is? Actually, I have one more spot. I think I'm going to check one more spot. Could you just hold for 1 minute? Because if I can find him, then he could come and say hi to you, all right? Let me look over here. I'll be right back. Max. Hello, boys and girls. Oh, my ear was off. How are you today? Shh. Don't make any noise. Miss Robin is looking for me, and I'm hiding from her. This is so much fun. How are you? Are you doing good? Don't tell Miss Robin where I am. Don't tell her, because I'm going to hide. She's got to find me. And she's not going to find me because I'm sneaky. I'm going to go hide now. I'll talk to you in a couple minutes. Bye. I looked everywhere for him, boys and girls. I can't find him. I just went outside again. I thought maybe he'd be in the bushes over there, but he's not there. What? What did you say? Did you say that Max was just here? Did you just see him? Oh, where did he go? Oh, I'm going to find him in a second. But before I do, let me just say to you that you, my friend, are so loved by God. He loves you so much. And you know how Max is playing hide and go seek right now? Well, let me tell you that you can't hide from God. He knows your name and loves you so much, and you will never be lost. He will always know where you are because he's always with you. He loves you so, so much. And even if things are a little uncomfortable right now because we can't come to school, know that he still loves you so much and has great plans in store for you and will take care of you. Do you know there's a Bible verse that says he even knows how many hairs are on your head? Wow, that's amazing love. And that's our amazing God. You know, boys and girls, I was thinking about a story this week in the Bible about Jesus and his disciples. It's found in the Gospels, but you can look in the book of Luke chapter 8, and maybe your mommies and daddies could read it to you. And it's also found in the book of Mark and a couple other books too. But I would like you to hear this story right now. You see, Jesus was preaching and teaching and doing all kinds of wonderful miracles. And then it was time for them to get on a boat and go to a new place. And Jesus was tired because he had been preaching and teaching. So when he got on the boat with his disciple friends, he put his head down on the pillow and he went to sleep. And he fell asleep and he was resting so nicely. And then something happened. A big storm came up, like a really big storm. And when you're on the ocean or on the lake or on the sea and a storm comes, the waves go, whoa, whoa, up high and down low. And in that storm, boys and girls, the boat was rocking back and forth and the waves were crashing into the boat and the disciples were so afraid. They were terrified, even though Jesus was right with them. Well, after a while, it got so bad, one of the disciples walked up to Jesus, went over to him while he was sleeping with his head on the pillow, and he shook him and said, Jesus, 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 wake up, don't you care? Don't you care that we're dying? We're going to drown. And Jesus got up, and you know what he did? The Bible says that he put his hands up and said, peace, be still. And just like that, the storm calmed instantly. And it was quiet and it was peaceful. And then Jesus looked at his disciples and said, why didn't you believe? Where is your faith? You know, boys and girls, when we go through things that are difficult and hard, we need to remember that Jesus is always with us. He didn't lose us. He's right there with us. And he loves us so, so much. Call on him. Talk to him. Spend time with him, worship him, sing praises to him, talk to him, that's praying, and enjoy his presence. He so loves you, and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you soon. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can find Max now. We've got a room to clean, and I think I might just know where he